concept from ground-based core training is sort of these transitional postures, and our first one being what we call tall kneeling. Okay, so tall kneeling, if we really look at it in its essence, if we have a baby that's kind of learning to stand up, okay, it comes into this position, eventually it comes on one leg, and it literally stands up. So what we want to do is just train control in tall kneeling. Okay, and so for a lot of people that have back pain, they squat, or maybe they stand a lot, this is a great exercise because again, the focus is more on my core. I teach the client to drop their ribs in this position to stay nice and straight, and this is kind of where let's say we have somebody like deadlifting that day or squatting that day. We want to do more kind of like warm up work or core training in tall kneeling because it kind of cues the muscles contextually for what we're doing. If we have somebody that stands a lot, and their pelvis is in hyperextension, and they're on two legs, like my mom, she's a teacher, perfect example. Tall kneeling is where we want to put her, really just to regain control of some of these muscles. So with this, we can do a lot of different activities. And first and foremost, I just want to have her hold, the person hold in tall kneeling, okay? And so here, proper form, I'm going to drop my ribs, abs are tight. I just want to be able to breathe in this position. Okay, I want to make sure they're in the right spot. Okay, so ribs are dropped down. You should feel their glutes on. They should feel good stretch in their quads as well. Notice that I'm on my toes. Okay, this is also a really good one for people who have maybe like stuck down feet. Their big toes don't extend very well. Put them in tall kneeling. You're gonna have a good one. You can kind of have them practice kind of coming down on their heels, sitting back up and squeezing. But again, once they can stabilize through this, next I'm just going to move to some simple exercises. All right, our first thing that we usually do is going to be a chop. So we're here, deep breath in, chopping across my body, okay? Being stable here, okay? We're not moving, glutes are on, tightening and chopping. So my body stays completely straight, just moving in different positions. I could bias it to more anti-extension by just curling, pressing above my head. Let's say we have somebody that maybe lacks mobility in their upper back, so their back arches when they reach overhead. As we gain mobility in their upper back, we can start to have them press overhead in this position to learn to use their core to regain control of reaching overhead. So again, good transitional posture, probably something that I would put into that individual's core training. The other thing that I like to have my athletes do is start exercises in these positions. So one thing would be tall kneeling medicine ball throws, just cueing them to stay nice and straight, and being able to control that position is useful because they can't fake it. Okay, if they're not able to control that force, you're not going to be able to produce it. So usually in the first phase of like medicine ball throws for our athletes or even clients who are teaching this, we'll put them into tall and half kneeling. Just to learn this, you can also do things like tall kneeling curl presses, tall kneeling rows. It's kind of like a precursor for standing as well. So that would be how we put that into an exercise program.